morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the first ever Pearson Solicitors and Financial Advisors Mock Employment Tribunal. Now, the aim of this event is to make you all a little bit more familiar with the workings of the tribunal, and we've tried as far as possible to recreate the proceedings and the feel of an actual tribunal. But hopefully, obviously, this is somewhere that you and your company will never end up.
I think, in circumstances, I think I was doing a really good job. I just wanted some support.
Answer the question. Were you keeping up with your business?
No, I want.
Thank you.
Were you provided with a copy of the terms and conditions?
No, I didn't get any warning letter at all.
It's been really, really interesting, and I've made notes as I've gone along, and it does make you think about what you do back at the workplace. Are we doing things right? Are there things that we could be doing better? So it really is sort of thought-provoking, and it feels very real.
What you did was you made the claimant's life very difficult, didn't you, Mr. Taylor?
Not at all,
You didn't
no.
give her the support.
The advice that I took was from the ACAS website.
It's actually been sort of like that impossible balance between informative and humorous. Normally HR employment law is dull, but they've managed to make it interesting.
The cutlery was all the same colour.
Right.
Come on, it's not rocket science, Mr. Taylor.
It's not. I'm asking how she was coping with the daughter, because I knew it was a major problem for her.
You returned from sick leave.
I was behind one. I'd been off for a few weeks. Nobody had helped me.
Isn't it the case that you struggled with your work simply because your mind wasn't on the job?
No, it's not like that at all. It's him. He don't listen. I've tried and tried to ask him for help.
I've never been to a mock tribunal or a real tribunal previously, so I thought I didn't know how it works in reality, so I thought it's appropriate for me to come and attend this.
I submit that it was reasonable for the employer not to uphold the claimant's grievance on the basis that the claimant was still failing to carry out her role adequately, despite being provided with sufficient help and training.
Well, that, in my submission, smacks of Mr. Taylor doing no more than window dressing and having a strong will to manage the claimant out.
This kind of training is far more suitable for himself rather than being lectured, because you can relate issues that brought up here to your own issues in your own business.
You've had a sort of insight into the workings of a tribunal, so it's been quite illuminating this morning. We've seen the respondent sweat under his questionings. We've seen Mrs. Crombie get quite emotional on a witness stand. So all these things obviously do go on, and this, as I say, has given you a bit of a glimpse into it.
I feel I've learned from it. I'm sure I'll learn more from the verdict when it comes in.
Judgment of the tribunal is that the claimant's claim in respect of unfair constructive dismissal succeeds, and I'll deal with remedy in due course.
I think it's something that you need to see from both sides, particularly if you're an employer. You don't always see it from the employee's point of view. So it's good to be able to see it from both sides without being personally involved in it.
Thank you all for coming along. It's quite an overwhelming response that we've had, and certainly the emails and phone calls that we've had showing interest in Stacey's plight and Simon's position has been quite interesting to receive, so thank you very much.